Welcome back, everyone, to the Brevard Beat.
Great to be here.
Today, we're exploring something really special, I think. Getting out on the water here in Brevard County paddleboarding, kayaking.
Yeah, it's fantastic. Forget the busy beaches for a bit.
Exactly. Just imagine, like, gliding across calm water, nature all around, maybe see some wildlife.
And it's all right here, just a short drive for most people.
So our goal today on the Brevard Beat is to, highlight some of the best spots. We'll look at scenery, wildlife, how easy it is to get there based on local knowledge.
Sounds good. Where should we start? Maybe the Indian River Lagoon.
Perfect. Near Cocoa Beach, Merritt Island. It's super accessible.
Oh,
Right?
definitely. Loads of places to launch from. Getting your board or kayak in the water is usually pretty easy.
And launching your own gear, that's generally free.
That's right. If you need to rent, though, you've got options like Cocoa Beach or Merritt Island paddleboard rentals.
What's the going rate, usually?
Typically around $25 to $40 an hour, somewhere in that range.
Okay. Now, wildlife. People always ask about alligators. How is it in the lagoon?
Well, there's definitely a significant gator presence. We'd rate it maybe a 4 out of 5 for sightings based on what locals say.
Wow, okay, so keep your eyes peeled.
Yeah, but it's not just gators. It's a great spot for potentially seeing manatees, dolphins too. That's always incredible.
Oh, for sure.
It's that brackish water, It supports such a mix of life.
And for photos, if you're looking for that Instagram shot.
Oh, the lagoon is a gold mine. Seriously. Sunsets over the water are breathtaking.
Yeah.
And paddling through the mangrove tunnels.
Yeah.
It's just beautiful, kind of mysterious. Just wild scenery everywhere. Easy 5 out of 5 for photos.
Those mangroves aren't just pretty either, are they? They're important.
Hugely important. Nurseries for so much marine life. Really vital ecosystems.
So the main takeaway for the Indian River Lagoon.
I'd say it's the calm, sheltered water. That
Right.
makes it really good for beginners, people just getting their sea legs, so to speak. Plus, the wildlife is just fantastic. You could even do a guided eco tour to learn more about it all.
Good idea. Okay, let's shift gears. How about another highlight for the Brevard Beat? The Merritt Island National Wildlife Refuge, specifically around Black Point Wildlife Drive.
Ah, yes. Great spot. The address is 1055 South Courtney Parkway on Merritt Island.
And getting in is free, which is always nice.
It is. Big plus. Rentals, if you need them, are nearby in Merritt Island or Titusville. Probably looking at around $40 an hour for those.
And this place is really focused on wildlife preservation, isn't it?
Absolutely. It's dedicated habitat for just an incredible amount of wildlife.
So if we thought the lagoon had gators.
Yeah. Merritt Island Refuge gets a 5 out of 5. Prime gator territory.
And birds.
Oh, birdwatcher's paradise. Seriously. The variety you can see from the water, it's amazing. It's a critical spot for nesting, migration, just teeming with birds.
And visually, is it as photogenic?
It's stunning, yeah. Maybe a 4 out of 5 for Instagram. You get those incredible close-up wildlife views, really scenic waterways, paddling past a big group of nesting birds. It's quite something.
Okay, important tip for paddling there, something people need to know.
Definitely sunscreen. Lots of it.
Ah, good point.
Yeah, our local sources really stress this. There's often not much shade out on the water, and that Florida sun is no joke.
Right. And of course, keeping a respectful distance from the animals.
Always. It's their home. Observe, don't disturb.
Good advice. Okay, let's head south a bit. Canoe Creek in Melbourne Beach, also called the Shorebird Sanctuary.
Yep, that's at 3089 South Highway A1A. The name itself tells you it's important ecologically.
Free to launch there, too.
It is. And rentals. Maybe $30 an hour from places like Kayak Melbourne or other local spots.
How are the gators here? Same level.
A bit lower, actually. We rated it 3 out of 5. You might see one, sure, but it's not as much of a guarantee as the lagoon or the refuge.
But still good for birds.
Oh, yes. Still a major attraction. It provides really crucial nesting and feeding areas for lots of different bird species, both residents and those just passing through.
And pictures. Is it worth bringing the camera?
Definitely. Another 4 out of 5 for Instagram appeal. People love the clear water there. It's very peaceful, quiet, and yeah, great chances to see birds and other wildlife.
So what's the main draw for Canoe Creek?
I think it's the tranquility. The water's usually super calm. The scenery's lovely. Just a really nice, peaceful paddle.
Sounds ideal for beginners.
Especially beginners, yeah. And try going early in the morning. The water's like glass, and the wildlife is often really active then.
Nice tip. Okay, different vibe now. Let's talk Kayak Cocoa Beach. That's right, in Cocoa Beach on Orlando Avenue.
Yeah, 208 North Orlando Ave. They do rentals. about $40 for a half day, which is pretty good.
And guided tours, too.
They do, which can be great if you want someone experienced to show you around, point things out.
Alligator situation there.
Rated about a 3 out of 5. They seem to hang out more in the shallower, quieter spots, the back canals. So just be aware in those areas.
And the views.
Pretty good. 4 out of 5 for Instagram. You get great views looking back at Cocoa Beach from the water, which is a cool perspective. Plus, exploring those little canals is quite scenic.
What's really cool here, I think, is the option to paddle over to the Thousand Islands.
Oh, yeah, that's a big draw. It's this network of small islands, just like the name says, and it's fantastic for bird watching, a real haven.
All right, let's head north up the coast now. Titusville's Riverfront Park.
Okay, yeah, 2000 South Washington Ave in Titusville.
Easy access, free launch again.
Right. And rentals are pretty affordable there, maybe $20 to $30 an hour from local shops. Budget-friendly option.
Wildlife. Gators.
Gators are around, yeah. Especially near the marshy bits, called a 3 out of 5. But you also have a good shot at seeing manatees and dolphins in the main river channel.
Always a bonus.
But definitely.
And the Instagram factor.
It's a solid 3 out of 5.
Yeah.
You've got the natural river beauty, but then you also get these unique views.
The Kennedy Space Center in the distance.
Exactly. It's this cool mix of nature and, well, space exploration. Pretty unique backdrop.
So the main appeal is that easy river access and those distinctive views.
Yeah. Keep an eye out for marine life, but also, maybe you'll catch a rocket launch. How cool would that be from a kayak?
That'd be amazing.
Yeah.
Okay, swinging back south, Indy Atlantic, the Canova Beach Park, but on the Indian River side.
Right, 3299 North Highway A1A.
Free launch, rentals nearby, pretty standard cost.
Yep, free launch. Rentals probably $25 to $30 an hour from vendors close by.
Now, this one's interesting for the alligator rating. It's lower.
It is only a 2 out of 5.
Yeah.
So if maybe you're a little nervous about running into gators, this could be a really good choice for you. It feels a bit more relaxed in that sense.
But still nice scenery.
Oh yeah, still gets a 4 out of 5 for Instagram. Beautiful views across the river towards the beach side, and the water here tends to be quite calm.
So this sounds like a good spot for a more chill paddle, maybe families?
Exactly. Relaxed, calm conditions usually. Great for families with kids or just anyone wanting a peaceful time on the water without maybe as much intense wildlife focus.
Okay, one more spot to cover, a really special one. Turtle Mound at Canaveral National Seashore.
Ah, yes. That's at 7611 South Atlantic Ave, sort of between Titusville and New Smyrna Beach. Big point here.
Correct.
It's inside the National Seashore.
Right, so that means there's an entrance fee.
Correct. It's $10 per vehicle to get into the seashore. And rental costs, well, they'll vary depending if you rent closer to Titusville or New Smyrna.
And the wildlife? Gators are back.
They are back up to a 4 out of 5 rating here, so pretty common to see them. Plus, very likely to see manatees, dolphins, and tons of different birds. The habitats there are incredibly rich and diverse.
Sounds like a photographer's dream.
It really is.
Yeah.
Gets another top 5 out of 5 for Instagram appeal. You've got those stunning, undeveloped seashore views combined with all that wildlife. Just incredible photo ops.
So the takeaway for Turtle Mound?
Hugely scenic, especially for maybe slightly more experienced paddlers who want to explore a bit more. Amazing wildlife diversity. Just remember that entrance fee and be prepared for potentially more open or remote conditions depending on where you paddle within the seashore.
Excellent. Okay, before we wrap up this Brevard Beat exploration, we absolutely need some pro tips for anyone inspired to go paddling.
Definitely. Number 1, always check the weather forecast before you head out. Florida weather can turn on a dime.
So important. What else?
Safety gear. Wear a life vest. Properly fitted one. Doesn't matter how good a swimmer you are or how experienced you are paddling. Just wear it.
Good rule. And interacting with wildlife, especially those gators.
Keep your distance. Respect their space. Observe them from afar. Enjoy seeing them, but don't approach them. They're wild animals. Give them plenty of room.
Absolutely. And finally, the practical stuff to bring.
Essentials. Definitely sunscreen. We mentioned that. Lots of water to stay hydrated.
Yeah.
It gets hot. Some snacks are always a good idea to keep your energy up.
Yeah.
And yeah, bring a camera or your phone. You'll want to capture some of the beauty you see out there. Make sure it's in a waterproof bag, maybe.
Oh, good call. Waterproof bag is key.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's a fantastic look at just some of the amazing paddling adventures waiting for you here in Brevard County, featured right here on the Brevard Beat.
There really is such a great variety, isn't there? Something for pretty much everyone, whatever your skill level or what you're hoping to see. Calm creeks, open river, wildlife refuges. It's all here.
Each spot really does have its own unique charm, its own special reason to visit.
Absolutely.
So we'll leave you, our listeners, with a question to think about. Which one of these Brevard waterways is calling your name for your next adventure?
Yeah, what sparks your interest most? Is it the chance for those calm waters and maybe seeing a manatee in the lagoon? Or are you more drawn to the incredible bird populations at Merritt Island?
Think about what kind of scenery, what kind of wildlife encounter would make your next trip out on the water truly unforgettable.